got this really nice 2001 Kia Sportage base model SUV. It's in the color of silver. C5 is the paint code. It has power steering, power brakes, power locks, AM/FM CD, air conditioning. Oddly, it doesn't have cruise control, but it's got everything else. All the basics that you would need. It is a four-wheel drive. It does have a vacuum actuated four-wheel drive auto locking hub system with an automatic transmission. Great little system, unless something breaks, then it's a nightmare. One of the common problems on these are the four-wheel drive vacuum hoses do tend to crack once every year or two, and just replace them. They're not expensive. Or you can just use some cheap vacuum line, which is just the same thing. Anyway, this car has a curb weight of about 3,200 pounds, roughly. Gets about 20 to 23 miles per gallon. Has four-wheel independent suspension. Very comfortable to drive around. It does have the standard basic cloth interior, but, you know, it does the job. It's just a cheap runaround for me. It has had a lot of work. I did bring this car back from the dead. It had a bad radiator and a broken timing belt. It is a non-interference engine, so that was easy to fix. I fixed most of the problems on this car. All kinds of little stuff, like one door lock didn't work. One thing that I haven't fixed yet is the two rear windows. Those don't work. I do need a regulator and motor assembly for both. That's probably something I'll do in a future video, but it had a lot of little issues. I've changed the fluid in the transmission, the transfer case, the differentials, serviced everything, oil change, new timing belt kit and water pump, radiator, oil filter housing. What else did I do? I replaced the radio because the CD player didn't work. And now it doesn't always want to eject, so that's one of the little things that are still wrong with it. I did replace the driver's side steering knuckle and spindle, which was broken. It had a pinhole in it, so it wouldn't engage the four-wheel drive. So that is now fixed. And I think that's all I've done so far. But that's quite a bit for a car that's honestly worth about $2,000 maybe, if it's, you know, in great condition, which it's not really. It's been around a lot. It's only got 99,000 miles on it. I think like 99,264 today. But it is a great little truck. So let's do a quick walk around, and then we'll take it for a ride. All right, so here's a walk around of the 2001 Kia Sportage. It does have this, what looks like kind of a fender flare, but it actually isn't. It's actually painted on bed liner because of rust. It's got the external spare tire, rear window wiper, and washer. Not too bad looking for a 19-year-old car. It's got the alloy wheels, which are really nice. As I mentioned, this car was brought back from the dead. It did have a broken timing belt, which this is a non-interference engine, so that was replaced along with the radiator and oil filter housing adapter. And here's the interior. Pretty simple door panels. Fairly basic inside. Typical plastic fantastic. Get your climate control, manual, AM/FM CD. I think there is a changer that could have been installed, but this car didn't have it. Small center console, and just your basic cloth seats. So you get your four-wheel drive lever down here. Auto shift. And back seat's pretty simple. Nothing exciting back here. Although the seat does fold forward and gives you a lot of cargo space. And take a look at the cargo area. Nothing too exciting back here. Although it does nicely have a power port down there. That's the red cord you see, which is a 12-volt socket, which is nice. Unfortunately, it's not useful to me, so I have a long extension on it, and it runs through the center console for an extra plug. So performance out of this little 4-cylinder 130 horsepower engine is actually pretty good. The drivetrain has two modes. It has an eco mode, and then it's got a power mode, which gives you a little bit more power off the line. Although I really never use it, I just leave it in eco mode all the time, or normal, or whatever that is. Don't really know if it does a whole lot, but the button's there, so who knows. So this little truck is very comfortable to drive. Highway, it's kind of screams a little bit. RPMs are a little bit high, but it does okay. I really don't drive it over 70, 75 anyway. But it is pretty good. It handles well. It has a very, very small turning circle, which is very helpful. It's got all the creature comforts. It does just have some plain stock cloth seats, but it's not bad. It's comfortable. It's not uncomfortable at all. It has all the power stuff that you'd want. It's got power locks. It's got power windows. Got power mirrors, AM, FM, CD, air conditioning. One thing it does not have, it does have a rear window wiper too. It does not have a cruise control. I'm surprised that it doesn't have that. I didn't order it that way, so who knows? It was probably just on the lot and the guy bought it. I did know the original owner of this car, and he was just not a car guy, just a car to drive. Cheap car to get around in. That's what he thought. I was thinking of getting rid of it, but it does tow up to 2,000 pounds, and I am thinking of getting a pop-up camper, which this might tow it a little bit easier than my Sable wagon, just for the fact that this has got a full truck frame. It's not a unibody vehicle. It has a full ladder frame. The suspension is not that stiff, so you do get quite a bit of body lean in it. And this car isn't without its problems. Like the power windows in the front, see, they work great. Power windows in the back, nothing. They don't work at all. But I'm going to work on getting that fixed. Probably going to be a future video, is changing the regulator and motor, which is apparently one unit. So anyway, that is my 2001 Kia Sportage. So that is my 2001 Kia Sportage. I do hope you liked the video. I hope you liked the content that I'm doing. I'm trying to do it as much as I possibly can. And I guess we'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.